back, and today I am going to do another small shop haul. One of the items that we use for diamond painting, as I've mentioned in several other videos, and you've maybe seen in other people's videos, is we use cover minders to help with pulling the plastic back and putting a cover minder there to hold the plastic in place. There is one specific company called Galloways Gallery. She does cover minders. Then I also got a package from DP with Sparklers. Anyone who has done who knows DP with Sparklers knows what could be in here. I'm going to put this one aside and do that next. For the Galloways Gallery, she does some incredible options. She has quite the selection. You can go to gallowaysgallery.com, I believe it is, to find her shop. And I will show you now what she got me. One of the things I personally like to do when I'm diamond painting is I like to get cover minders that go along with the theme of whatever I happen to be working on. As a result, I've got quite the haul. And now I have a little bit more. She always puts the cover minders in a cute little bag, and I'm guessing she makes herself. And a lot of times it'll be themed based on whatever cover minders you're ordering. So take a wild guess what I have in as cover minders. And then a lot of times she will even add an extra cover minder based on whatever theme you have. So take a wild guess what the extra. I have already cheated because one of the cover minders I've been using on the current Snow White's cottage. You'll see why in a sec. So she does an incredible job of packaging to make sure that they are safe. She has cardboard on top of cardboard, so she has the little thank you note, cardboard on top of cardboard, and here's look at how she packages everything. So here's all of the cover minders that I got. Because I'm working on the Snow White's canvas, or Snow White's cottage, I ordered a Snow White. I've already unboxed the dragons from Dreamer Designs, so I had to get a dragon-themed cover minder. And then Easter's coming up, and then I have that other canvas that I unboxed that is a beautiful garden scene. So I got the blue, of course blue is my favorite color. This is 3 butterflies, and then this is the freebie she gave me. It's prettier in color than it is on camera. The glow is, or the shine is just a little too bright. All of them are just absolutely fantastically gorgeous, and because of this protection, they travel really well. So here's the Snow White one, and it's going to go right on the canvas right now. And then the way that I have my setup done, here's my computer, here is my canvas. It's on an easel so that I can put it straight up, flat down, or somewhere in between, and I like the in between. this is how much I've got done so far of the canvas. I actually have a little bit more done on the back side of the canvas, but look at just how gorgeous that is. So now I officially have my Snow White in the picture, and I have been using, like I said, I already cheated and pulled her out, and as I've been diamond painting, I've been pulling the package back and using her to hold back the canvas. That particular part of the canvas right there, the door, has not been done yet because I'm waiting for this other package. I will finish that shortly. On the edge of my easel, I have a clamp on. There's the clamp on, and it's an arm, it's a lamp, sorry for the brightness there, it's a lamp that clamps onto the side of the easel. Well, this happens to be metal, so guess where I put all of my cover minders? So here's the dragon, and this way, whenever I work on the Moonlit Bond canvas, I kind of switch back and forth between the two. I will now be able to use this, and I'm going to put it right here on top, right with the other cover minders, and then we have the one that has, I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. So when I get to that other that garden scene, I will be able to use this one. I'll also be able to use this little butterfly. And I've got a specific area over here where I can put these kind of things. And then here's the Easter egg, and I've got a small little collection of Easter. So I have here a nice little collection of what I can call like garden, Easter, springtime. This second package that I got was from DP with Sparklers, and one of the things that you can get from her, obviously, is sparklies. So they have quite the variety, and it is dpwithsparklers.com, I believe. So everything that I got from her, I will show you here. They have diamonds of every kind that you can imagine, pretty much, and every once in a while, she'll even surprise us with more. Now, one of the things with DP with Sparklers is she has a Friday night live YouTube channel. It's at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means it's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she shows whatever kind of materials are brand new. And I'll go over some of basically what I'm talking about here. One of the styles of one of the styles of drills that she has access to is what's called metallic. And I'm going to show you here an example of what metallic looks like. I got, because as I showed you the picture of the door to Snow White's cottage, it actually looks like it has hinges on it. So I decided to get a couple of metallic grays. One's a darker color than the other. So the one that is called Metallic gray is the darker of the two. So there's the metallic gray. And then we have the metallic polar. That's the metallic polar. Of course, it's easier to see in person. There's the metallic gray. So the two next to each other. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be using that many because there's not that much metallic on the door. But that's okay. I will have these for a later use, and because I'm planning on continuing to diamond paint, there's a very good chance that I can use them at some other point. This might not look as good as I was hoping it would. Once I get them in place, I might decide, yeah, that didn't really look as cool as I thought it would, but I'm still going to leave them. Oh, wow. On camera, it's looking pretty darn good. In person, it's looking good too, but... Oh. Okay, so that's a nice door. That's really looking good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the door to Snow White's cottage is finally done. Yay! I really wanted to get that done. It just, for some reason, this particular package went not all over the state, not all over the United States, but pretty darn close. It was traveling during that huge snowstorm that half of the country got hit with. It made it all the way to one state away from me, but then for some reason it went back east. It went in the reverse direction, sat there for a week, and finally got to me. So what that was all about, who knows? Is it an extra expense? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes, in my opinion. One of the things about diamond painting is you can use the colors that come with the kit and be perfectly satisfied. One of the reasons why a bunch of us, thousands of us, hundreds of us, whatever it is, like to change out and get special drills like this is for the creativeness of it all. I just used a little bit of bling to make it a little different than what the original creators intended. So now I'm going to show you what else I got in with the DP with sparklers. So I am participating in an event called Ticket to Ride, and DP with Sparklers creates a cover minder 4 different events. They had one for Blinging in the New Year, and they also made one for Ticket to Ride. So here's my Ticket to Ride, and this year it is the topic of cuisine. So she's got a fork and spoon here on the Ticket to Ride cover minder. So now I can use this also on my Ticket to Ride canvas. Oops, oops, oops. Uh-oh. Now, why do I need 2 cover minders for the same canvas? I don't, but hey, it's fun. So now I have both cover minders. One of the other things that DP with Sparklers has come up with to help all of us is this diamond painting color card. And so let me show you what this is all about. I don't have the kit yet to actually customize this, and I have another thing that I was going to use, but I can't find that right now. So the whole idea is you can use this as a what all do I have in special drills kind of format. So what she did is she has created this chart, and it shows all of the different numbers. Now they do have them in an order, like I don't remember exactly which different colors there are, but it's like one might be green, one might be red, the next one might be different pinks, browns, whatever. So each column is a different base color. Right? So they're not in numerical order, they're in order based on the color type. That's why some of these are a little bit longer and some of them are a little bit shorter, because there's more of one particular color than there is of another particular color. So wherever there's a dark gray, I would put this one sample on that particular number, and that way I could see a sample of what all I have. So the way DP with Sparklers suggests, and she has showed a few on her Friday night show, she's showed a couple of times how exactly you do this and why you do it, so that if you're trying to figure out for future reference, if on another canvas, if I want to change a color, well, I can go into, once I do this kind of thing for all of the colors that I have, I can show if I've got a round or if I've got a square, or do I have any metallic, do I have any glitter. So the whole idea is I can show on this one chart what colors I have and what colors I don't have, so that if I'm trying to change something out, then I will have an idea of what colors I do have in stock that will be comparable to whatever I'm trying to replace. If there's a green that I want to replace, and I have a green that's similar, this is a way of keeping track of what do I have, what do I not have. On the back here, if, let's say, for example, I want to find out where in the whole list is the number 798. Well, this tells me that it's in column 6. So then I go to column 6, and there's 798 right there. So this helps you be able to figure out where everything is. And it's in a chart that closes, so you can file this away, and it protects all of the diamonds that you've put all over the place. So you have a one sheet or one chart idea of what all you have. And the whole idea is by putting these drills, you can get an idea of what exactly it looks like. Here's an example of why I need a chart like this. Here's all of my special drills, or at least most of them for right now. I had to try to figure out where to put them, and yeah, I kind of sort of have them in some sort of DMC order, but not quite. So this way, when I have the glue, I can take this out. I can take one of these out and put it on the chart so that I can see what exactly I have, because this is quite a lot of different colors. One of the other things that I can do, once I have enough colors on this, I can take, here's an example. Some kits do not have DMC colors attached. Well, if I want to save these colors, these drills, I kind of would need to be able to figure out where they go. So once I start filling this in, I will be able to match up all of the different colors and know exactly what goes where. I can eventually somehow have a color for every single one of these, and then I'll be able to compare notes, compare colors, and be able to attach a DMC number, which is going to help also with my organization. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. I appreciate it, and talk to you later.